Double trouble, dub, them girls, dub, double up, dub, dub, double trouble, dub, them girls, dub, double up, dub, dub. And if you ain't watching us, then it's the dub.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Thanks for tuning in to episode 10 of the Double Trouble Podcast. And we're your hosts,
Crystal and Diamond. Wait. We said episode 10. Hey,
episode 10 is crazy.
Hold on.
Wait.
Let's do a toast to episode 10.
Episode 10.
Them girls, we might always, we sometimes we stop, but we're always going to start. Look, don't let us fall over and spill. Hold on. Okay.
It's about to spill.
It's all right. It's okay. Finish what we gotta say. Okay.
We may always take breaks, but we always come back. So that's the word, right? Like, it's okay to take breaks.
It is, but we were just talking about like being consistent. Like, it is okay to always take breaks. Look, we just jumping right into it. It is okay to take breaks, but it's like a thin line between like constantly taking breaks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being inconsistent and then taking a break for rest.
Yeah, this is us holding ourselves accountable though.
So definitely, but episode 10, nonetheless, we're not taking it away from us.
Yeah.
We did episode 10.
Right, okay. And many more to come.
To us. So, in this episode, we are talking about reinvention in your 30s.
Yes.
And we breaking it down for people that don't know what reinvention is and how that impacts and shows up in your day-to-day life. Okay?
Yeah.
So this for the people that want some healing, some transformation, and all that good stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's get to it. How different life looks now opposed to how we imagine it to look at this age. So now we're 32 going into 33.
That's such a big age.
It is. When we were like in elementary, we always thought people that was in their 30s was old.
Yeah.
Like, we would be like, man, they old.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know if we were just talking, like, we don't know if it's us just being like biased, like, okay, like we're in our 30s, so we don't consider it old because we're actually in it.
Yeah.
But I don't feel old. Like, I don't feel old. I think life does absolutely look different.
Yeah.
I think that I thought at this age, I specifically remember in high school, I'm like, when I'm 33, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have my husband. We're going to have a house on the hill.
Yeah.
I'm going to have 2 kids. I'm going to be settled into my career. Like, I thought I was going to have everything figured out at 33 because that's just what I thought it was going to look like. But it doesn't look anything like it. But it's still a beautiful life, but it doesn't look like how I thought it. So, obviously, God had different plans for me.
Same. I would say the same thing. I thought that I would have the white picket fence, house on the hill with the husband. But I don't question God. I believe that everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So when I was a teenager, I did say that the same thing, right? Like, oh, I think that I'm going to be married by this age. But life just life, and things happen when it's supposed to.
Yeah.
So, and I love my life now. I think 30s are beautiful years. Like,
yeah, I think, like, when we was in high school and, like, those 30s compared to the 30s now, we different. Like, I don't know, like, we no shade to nobody else, but in our 30s, we look good and we're growing and we're evolving. I don't know, it's just different. Like I said, I don't know if it's because I'm right in the 30s where I'm like, no, we different from them old 30s. It's the new 30s.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I think that life is better once you step into your 30s.
Sweeter.
More sweeter. No, seriously, because you start to just realize a lot more. You start to really step into who you truly are as a woman. You start picking up hobbies. You start seeing what works for you, what doesn't work for you. You know, 30s are beautiful. Like, life is so much better when you hit your 30s.
It really is more sweeter in your 30s.
Literally.
Like, I was scared to hit 30 because I'm like, am I getting old? But really, you're just starting life. You're just living because, like you said, you pick up hobbies. You really tap into, like, inside, right? You go inward, and you really just evolve and grow and learn and explore and live and have fun. It's like grown and sexy.
It is 100%.
Like, it's beautiful. So whoever is transitioning into your 30s, maybe it's your last year in your 20s, really, really, really don't be scared. Like, enjoy your last years of your 20s, but embrace it. It's so good. Like, it gets so good. It really is. Like, I love it.
Life is so much better in your 30s.
Yeah, I agree.
If you make it there, it's a blessing. Okay.
Agree.
Let's talk about how good you start to look and feel in your 30s. How you just find out what maybe makeup works for you, or you have your signature hairstyle, or you have your signature looks and your signature outfits, and you just start to find what works for you. You start hitting the gym more. You know, you really just start tapping into that 30-year-old body, that 30-year-old. You know, like it's just better over here.
It's better. It's sweeter. Like it's like something called beauty maxing, where you just basically find like what it is like beauty wise that really really works for you, like everyday makeup, like what really works, and you explore. You try different blush, you try different lighting, whatever it is, right? It's just I feel like somebody asked me like, do you feel like you look better in high school or now? I'm like, I feel like I look better now, and I'm not saying just physicality. I'm talking about mentality too, right? Like I'm looking at it in a whole right? Like I look better, I feel better, I think better. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just better. You know,
and that's the goal, right? As you grow, in your 30s you should look better. In your 40s you should look better. Like you should always constantly be evolving and constantly looking better, feeling better, and just doing better. That's what it's about, right? Like life is about evolving and doing better. Always leveling up.
I agree. 100%. Like I feel like if you take care of your body, you work out, you eat right, in your 30s you should look the best.
Yeah,
like
30s is not old. Don't let nobody tell you that. Your 30s is gonna be your best years.
It's not old, but it's not young either. So it's like you have time, but you don't have time to play. You know what I'm saying? How good you start to look and feel at your 30s. We just talked about that. Like that was something
we did that one.
That was what I had on my list.
Oh. Okay.
But I feel like we answered two questions and one.
Yeah. So, how we talked about leveling up, reinventing yourself and upgrading yourself in your 30s, right? We kind of just talked about that too, but it kind of all goes together. When you talk about leveling up your looks or leveling up, you know, with a workout routine or skincare routine.
Yeah, and like what would be your definition of reinvention?
I would say the upgrades, learning yourself, looking better, feeling better. That's what I think of reinventing myself.
Yeah. When I think of like reinvention, I think of like a rebrand. The
right.
It's a re. It should be a rebrand every like few days. It's like you're taking inventory of your life, right? And you're realizing like the people that needs to go or the people that can stay, the people that's adding value, the things that's adding value, and the things that's not adding value, right?
Yeah.
Or it's the things that make you happy or the things that don't make you happy.
Yeah.
You're trying to like figure out, okay, like what is it that really makes me happy, and let me go there. Let me try to reach that, right?
Yeah.
And I think to me, like when I think of reinvention, I just think of like me really like on a pursuit of happiness. Like I'm on a pursuit of happiness, and I know that song hits so different now that I'm like right in it. Like when, you know, when I think it came out when we were in high school.
Yeah,
we were just singing it for the shits and giggles. But now, like as I listen to the lyrics, it'd be like, man, yes, banging that. Like yes, I'm on a pursuit of happiness, and I feel like people, place, and thing that's not bringing that to me, then I don't want it. And I think that is a part of like reinvent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
With reinvention, I feel like a lot of goodbyes may be in place too, and it's not always going to be like, you know, sunshine with that either. It's going to be difficult reinventing yourself. It should be, you know, but we're actually putting in the work. That's what people don't see, you know, behind the scenes. Like every single day we're reinventing ourselves. We're seeing the woman that we want and we're going towards her. So.
Yeah, and I think that's how it should be. I think that in your 30s,
doing
like
the work,
it's about doing the work.
Yeah.
And it's like the ugly dark side where people don't see it. So it's not like Instagram reels or Instagram posts.
Good.
Like I'm posting how like the days that I'm crying in bed about trying to change my life or whatever it is, right? It's not the pretty part. You know what I'm saying? And I think people forget that it's hard work, like reinventing yourself and evolving. And I think that it's worth the while though. Like it's worth the while. And to kind of like piggyback and talk to the next topic, like how important it is to reinvent yourself as a black woman specifically, right? And I think that like that's really really important because we have like so many barriers on us, on our shoulder, you know what I'm saying? We already have it rough as just black people in general, but to be a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to be able to really really like shed that old skin if you want to, you know what I'm saying, reach a higher level. And I think that especially being a single, don't let you be a single mom, black, and a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Hyper independent.
Yeah, like it's like and hyper independent. It's
that
like
part.
You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm just thinking like how
and still trying to stay feminine.
It's still trying to stay feminine, still trying to reach your goals. It's like I don't know how I would be if I didn't shed that old snake skin. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't imagine. I think it's important because, like I said, we have everything stacked against us, right?
Yeah.
So we already got that. So if you want to reach something higher and something bigger, you gotta go within. I think it starts just within, just in general. To me, like I always say that. Like like when your outer fucked up, go inward. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's important. Like when your outside world messed up, it's something to do with inside, right?
Yeah.
So
I couldn't agree more.
That's what I think on that. That's my.
As a black woman or just a woman in general, they always look to us to show up strong, you know. But how can we, you know, also show up feminine when we're taking on masculine roles, you know? Like you said, being the head of the household, still paying all the bills, doing everything on your own. I would just say continue to, like you said, go inward and continue to pray. Always put God first. We doing that too, you know. Always put God in the middle of everything. I think that's super important. So
yeah, I agree. And we talk about like hyper independent. We talk about that a lot because, and that's probably another episode, another topic for another day, right? But that being hyper independent, it definitely like shows up like in dating and relationships, right? We speaking about romantically because you won't even want a motherfucker to open the door for you. You be like, I got it. Like just yesterday, this is an example. Like I had a trash, like, and I asked like one of my friends. I guess he was taking too long to take the trash out. So I'm like, I'm walking to the trash. I'm like, I'll do it myself. He's sitting like waiting in the car, and he was like, why do you have that? I said I was going to take out the trash, and I'm like, well, you took too long to take out the trash. I do it any other day.
Right.
And he was like, go get in the car. You gotta learn how to take a back seat because a man's not gonna feel like a man if you're doing everything. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of put that in the forefront too. Like, okay, a man is here to help, provide, or whatever, protect. If you don't need him for that, he gonna be like, I'm a bounce. Like I don't what I'm here for.
That's true. I also believe I do want to be soft for a man, but I'm just so used to not having one and doing everything on my own. So when one really finally come around, I don't know, it's gonna take me a minute to adjust, you know. So y'all gotta work. Y'all have to, y'all need to work with the hyper independent ladies because we just so used to being tough and doing it all. So it's not that we don't need y'all because women need men and men need women. But it's gonna take some time for a hyper independent woman to adjust of a man being around when she hasn't had one.
Yeah, that's true. That was just like a side note about hyper independence. I feel like we definitely need to talk about that and need to have some single hyper independent women that come on and we talk about how that
would be good because I think my therapist said hyper independence can be a trauma response also. Of being let down for different
disappointed
people. Yeah, and I can agree with that, you know,
because if you really think about it, being a single mom is a disappointment to me, you know what I'm saying, because I never thought that was going to be that case for me. I always thought it was going to be a two-family household like how we was raised, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a disappointment for me, and then it shows up like that, you know what I'm saying? It's deep, it's deep, but we getting sidetracked because we talking about reinvention, but it don't matter. I feel like it all goes together.
What about like we got any tips for someone who may be stuck but want more out of life? What some tips that we can give them that may want to reinvent but don't know where to start or don't have the confidence to do so? What would you tell that person?
I always say YouTube University. I feel like it really helped my my reinvention stage in my life. When I was started in my late 20s, I would go to YouTube and have a couple like YouTubers that really helped me. That was around the same age as me, but they were doing better than me. They were doing what I wanted, where I wanted to be at. You know what I'm saying? Books. It's so much stuff that you can start. If you stuck, go on ChatGPT. Okay, chat. I'm this age. I'm whatever. I'm stuck. Show me how to reinvent. It's no reason.
Get around some people. Find some people.
It's sources. It's everything that you can do. It's no reason for it. I would say if you stuck, go on ChatGPT, go on YouTube, go on Google.
It's up to you to unstuck yourself. Ain't nobody gonna unstuck you.
Ain't nobody gonna do that for you.
You gotta do that yourself.
Yeah, I would say start there. Start on YouTube.
So let this be a reminder. Anybody who feels stuck or anybody like, dang, I want more out of life, go and get it. It's really all up to you. You're the only one holding yourself back. You need to go and get it.
Yeah, it is. Real. It is, and too, just a side note too, I know about like talking about depression because I feel like reinvention and depression, I don't know why I feel like it's under the same umbrella because sometimes like depression to me I feel like is you just knowing that you're worthy of more and you just knowing your potential and you not there. So it
Yeah.
kind of caused you to be stuck in a depression
Yeah.
state. I feel like if you feel like you stuck, like I said, pray. That's the first thing, right? Always, and that should have been the first thing I said. So, ooh, God forgive me, because I had my little worship this morning. But yeah, always pray. You know what I'm saying? Always pray and always ask God to lead your steps and help you. Let God know what you're trying to do. Hey God, I'm trying to reinvent myself. I'm stuck. I don't know what I should be doing right now. Send me a prayer. Send me a blessing. Send me anything. You know what I'm saying? So start there with a prayer. I will always say that.
Right, I would say that as well. Always put God in the forefront, but after you pray, you got to get up
and
move
do
your
that
feet
work
and go after it.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. So
you got to put the work in. You do.
30s is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Life is what you make it, for real. And hopefully, like, I really hope that our episodes really encourage people, really black people, I'm sorry, we love our sisters and our brothers, to really just reach your highest potential and go after everything. Reinvent yourself. Don't ever be scared to reinvent, to take audit of your life, right? And realize what doesn't make you happy and realize what does, and out with the old and in with the new.
That's
you know
good.
What I'm saying? Always try to grow, and hopefully this podcast could be an example to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to, we got, I think, over 1,000 followers or whatever. That may not mean much to y'all, but we really
understand nothing
was done for us. So we appreciate the 1,000 followers that we got. This episode 10 and we got over 1,000 followers. Make
sure y'all following us on Instagram too.
Yeah, I'm happy about that. So just keep going and keep grinding and just really keep reinventing yourself.
Yes,
reinvention is
Never
the
stop.
word.
That's good. Yeah, that's the day. That's the word of the day.
That's the word of the day.
Yeah.
Reinvention.
With that, we're gonna close out. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and thanks for tuning in to the Double Trouble Podcast. Until next time.
To us.
Double up, dub. And if you ain't watching us, then it's the dub.